Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're doing a complete block-by-block teardown of a brand new Day Zero PLR, that's private label rights launch, aimed directly at digital product creators like us. We're looking at a product called My Top 100 Kids Activity Book Ideas from creator Michelle Serra. We're going to completely bypass the marketing hype and objectively dissect exactly what this offer is, what it isn't, and figure out if it's actually worth your time and money to integrate into your own digital publishing business. So tell me if this sounds familiar. Have you ever hit an absolute brick wall trying to plan your next 50 activity pages? Right? If you create Etsy printables, Amazon KDP workbooks, or even homeschool resources, you know the real struggle isn't necessarily sitting down to design the page. No, the real friction, the thing that literally causes you to stare at a blank screen for hours, is figuring out exactly what the page should be about in the first place. Honestly, you can only make so many generic tracing pages before your brain completely freezes up. To figure out if this product actually solves that massive headache, we're going to objectively evaluate the offer by stepping through a few key areas. We'll quickly decode the core offer, take a look inside the actual idea vault, check out the sales funnel, unpack those PLR licensing terms, and then wrap up with our final verdict. All right, moving right along to Section 1, decoding the core offer. What exactly is Michelle Serra selling us here? At its core, what you're really getting is a 36-page, roughly 11,500-word editable Word document, and it is absolutely packed with 100 children's workbook page concepts. It also comes bundled with a welcome section, a usage guide, page layout recipes, and even product expansion suggestions. So think of this as a foundational planning tool, a true idea vault meant to instantly jumpstart your creation process. Now, it is absolutely crucial we get this straight right out of the gate. Your expectation might be a folder full of print-ready PDFs or finished, beautiful illustrations. But the reality? The reality is that you are getting a robust planning and idea document designed specifically to cure blank page syndrome. There are zero graphics here, no finished artwork whatsoever. You are buying a highly structured roadmap, not the finished vehicle itself. Okay, Section 2, inside the idea vault. Let's actually crack this thing open and see how these 100 ideas are organized. The breakdown here gives you a really solid, well-thought-out mix. You've got your foundational skills, things like counting, simple reading, and matching. Then, those are paired with open-ended creative tasks like drawing prompts and mazes. But I really want you to pay special attention to those 16 themed learning ideas at the bottom. Those are absolute gold for rotating seasonal shop refreshes. Think holidays, seasons, or vehicle themes. It allows you to create totally fresh listings year-round from the exact same foundational concepts. And this isn't just a basic title dump either. Take Idea 73, Help the Bunny Find the Carrot, for instance. Each concept goes so much deeper to help you actually build the activity out. It doesn't just say, hey, make a maze. It gives you the actual framework for how to execute that maze effectively for a very specific audience. In fact, every single one of the 100 concepts includes 5 specific fields. You get a suggested age range to match the child's skill level, a page goal explaining exactly what they're practicing, direct guidance on how to physically build the page layout, a theme twist to help you reskin the idea for different niches, and a really handy publishing tip. So you're getting all the practical thinking and layout guidance before you even open up Canva or Illustrator. Moving to Section 3, a transparent sales funnel. Let's talk money, because this is refreshingly transparent for an industry often plagued by convoluted upsells. Look at this number, $8. That amazingly low number represents the absolute maximum full funnel cost for this entire launch. Yes, you heard that correctly, $8. In a marketplace where you can so easily find yourself clicking through 6 pages of upsells and suddenly spending hundreds of dollars, this entire offer tops out at the price of a fast food lunch. No way, right? But it's true. The checkout process is just wonderfully simple. It starts with a $3 front-end offer for the core 100 idea document. Then, right there on the checkout page, there's a completely optional $5 purchase bump. That bump gives you a kids' workbook launch pack containing ready-made workbook angles, listing templates, and keywords. There are no hidden one-time offers, no post-purchase surprises. Just a straightforward, highly ethical transaction. All right, Section 4, unpacking the PLR license. Let's see how this actually builds into a genuine business asset. Because we all know in the PLR world, the license is just as important as the product itself. The terms here are incredibly favorable for us. You can edit, rebrand, and sell the finished products. But the real kicker? The ability to actually pass PLR rights onto your own buyers is a massive, generous advantage here. Lots of licenses lock you into personal use sales only. The only major restrictions are just common sense to protect the asset's value. You absolutely cannot give the raw source files away for free, you can't claim exclusive ownership of the source material, and obviously, no dumping them on free torrent sites. It's a really fair balance. Which brings us to Section 5, the final verdict. We've looked at the contents, the funnel, the legal terms. So is it worth buying? Well, it all comes down to expectation management. You should absolutely buy this if you're a PLR seller, a KDP publisher, or an Etsy creator who desperately needs a structured, organized starting point to cure those ideation bottlenecks. It's a brilliant, low-risk tool for that exact job. But you should definitely skip it if you're expecting print-ready, finished artwork right out of the box. It literally will not do the graphic design for you. You still have to roll up your sleeves and build the pages based on these blueprints. I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought to consider for your own business. When evaluating a $3 cool that meticulously maps out your next 100 products, complete with age ranges, layout tips, the whole shebang, you have to ask yourself, how much is your planning time actually worth? Is it really worth sacrificing a full week of your own brainstorming and energy just to do it all alone, when the roadmap is sitting